Good morning, Joe.
Hey, Chairman, how you doing?
Doing great. I'm here with Joe Hebert, who's the Chief Executive Officer for Outcrop Silver. And Joe, some really exciting news that wanted to chat about the metallurgical stuff that you recently announced, and also just a quick update from your point of view on the precious metals market, in particular silver. We just had some really good buzz going on, this week in the markets, and Suma Silver is an example of a leading silver company that is also developing a resource in North America. But, Outcrop, to me, really stands out as an incredible asset in Colombia, underground, high grade, and these, this metallurgical results that you have, and the significant underground resource that's developing, probably one of the only ones that I know of in Colombia in the silver space, which really stacks up to other companies in terms of like Suma Silver and Vizsla, and just thought I'd get your overall thoughts on what's going on in the silver market.
Well, it's exciting to see, that ratio is improving. That always ends to a repricing of silver of 30% or to 100% historically. So I don't know if this is this it, is this it taking off? Is this where we go into a bull market? It's possible. There's a lot of smarter people than me saying it is. I'm just excited and optimistic, because it just obviously, the higher the price goes, the more value you have in Santa Ana without doing a thing.
Well, and I totally agree. I mean, I think, I've often said to investors, there's a couple different ways you can do precious metals, whether it's silver or gold. You can, especially with silver, as an individual, we can just go out and buy silver bullion, and then you're going to participate as much as silver goes up. And the ratio that Joe is talking about is typically, silver's, 1/30th the price of gold. And, right now we're seeing that the ratio is kind of out of whack. Now, there's a lot of room for silver to grow. But I've personally, if you can buy an outstanding silver company like Outcrop, you can get the benefit of silver going up, and also you can get the benefit of the underlying company, especially if it's undervalued in the case of Outcrop. So I think that's the real opportunity, is to be able to, buy shares in a great company like Outcrop Silver and Gold, which is already undervalued. So you get a bump there, and then you also get a bump if silver continues to go up.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's kind of the investment thesis we're working with is, look for really good high grade underground silver mines in Colombia, and you happen to have one or in the process of developing.
Yeah, Sherman. And the other thing too is, this real recent metallurgy. Metallurgy can be such a minefield for investors, and especially when they could get to the state of actual design and stuff. And what we're finding is that basically the metallurgy couldn't be any better. We're at 93.4% silver, 96.7% gold. We have an amazing concentrate distribution. Our concentrate grade is at over 12 kilograms silver, 172 grams gold. That just means that, the plant's going to be smaller. We may be able to do complete recovery at those concentrate grades without any toxic chemicals. Easier to permit, easier to maintain your social license with concern to water quality, and just it's a real standout. Oh, and good grinding, good quick low retention in the plant. So small plant, small cap, small footprint, especially if we do the transportation of the concentrate, and it just really that metallurgy across the spectrum of economics and processing for Santa Ana really puts it in a quality position with respect to future economics and profit and substantial de-risking.
Well, that's a great update. And, so, thanks for taking a few minutes, Joe. I've been with Joe Hebert, the Chief Executive Officer, Outcrop Silver. you know, a great story, you know, relatively low market cap compared to some of the comparables. And I think for investors, you know, a great way to participate in the precious metals market, in the gold and silver market, which clearly with all of the concerns in the broader market, I mean, you know, the banking sector and higher interest rates, you know, yesterday was a really good example. You know, gold was up substantially, silver was up. And, you know, I think investors need to make sure that they have, you know, good quality silver companies in their portfolio. So thanks so much for taking the time, Joe.
Oh, it's always fun, Sherman. I appreciate it too.
Yeah, hopefully see you soon.